As dementia progresses, short-term memory deteriorates and patients are unable to recall recent events or information, so they may quickly forget what they have asked and repeat the same question. Repetitive questions and actions may also be used to relieve anxiety and confusion. Repeated reassurance may provide temporary relief. New environments and changes in routine can be confusing for people with dementia. Lack of appropriate stimulation and activities may also lead to the same repetitive behaviors. Decreased language skills and difficulty expressing oneself may result in the patient attempting to communicate his or her intentions by repeating the same questions or words. As dementia progresses and the patient's ability to understand and make decisions declines, the same questions and behaviors may be repeated more often. When a person with dementia repeats the same question or behavior, the appropriate response for a family member or caregiver may be based on reassurance and understanding of the patient's current condition and needs. One specific response to a patient who repeats the same question is to not get frustrated and make an effort to answer politely each time. They are often unaware that they are asking the same question over and over again. Short, simple answers are often easier for people with dementia to understand than complex explanations. Use pictures and everyday objects, as well as words to explain things to help them understand. Organizing the environment can be effective in reducing confusion. For example, everyday items can be placed in specific locations or marked around the house. If repeating the same behavior over and over could pose a safety hazard, safety measures should be put in place to prevent this. Providing patients with appropriate activities or hobbies can help divert their attention and reduce repetition of the same question or behavior. Repetition of questions or behaviors may occur as a manifestation of emotions such as anxiety or fear. It is important to understand the emotional context and respond in a way that provides reassurance. If repetitive questions or behaviors become extreme, or if other behavioral problems occur, consider consulting a physician or specialist. Responding inappropriately to a person with dementia can not only increase the patient's confusion, but also lead to emotional and behavioral problems. Here are some responses to avoid with people with dementia. Avoid using negative language, such as, "I told you so." This can make the patient feel anxious or confused. Avoid yelling in frustration when the patient repeats the same thing over and over. Not only will this frighten the patient, but it can also cause the relationship to deteriorate. People with dementia are adults. Treating them with childlike language and behavior may offend their dignity. Giving complex explanations or large amounts of information at once may confuse the person with dementia. Avoid rushing the patient and try to pace yourself. Do not expect the patient to remember. Short-term memory is often particularly impaired in people with dementia. Physical restraints for safety should also be kept to a minimum. Excessive use can cause anxiety and resistance in the patient. The question, "Why are you doing this?" is often difficult for people with dementia to answer. Try not to ask for more reasons than necessary. Finally, it is important to take care of the caregiver's own health and emotional well-being. Caring for someone with dementia can be a daunting task, both mentally and physically, so remember to manage your own stress appropriately and seek support when needed.